Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some DOTA. DOTA. We're playing all random, which is one of the game modes that I enjoy quite a bit because people usually have like 5 to 10 heroes that they're exceptionally good at, and they usually only pick those if you play all pick. All random can put people a little bit out of their element, although there is some swapping available. Of course, you could always random a hero that you're really, really good at, but I don't know, I like all random. It can also lead for some interesting team compositions that you wouldn't normally see, like all intelligence or all agility. And while those are arguably bad compositions, they make for interesting games. And if you've played the thousands of games that I've played, then it's fun to have some variety. So I randomed. What did I random? We're gonna go to player perspective. I random Venomancer, which is one of my favorite heroes. So I'm lucky in this case because it's one of those heroes that I really, really like. I've got the Fancy Pants Arcana, or whatever the hell it's called. I won it from some chest drop thing, or whatever, I don't know. And so my Venomancer looks sweet. He's got a cool tail, he's got cool, like, fins and, you know, blue. He looks like a butterfly. I don't know. He's cool. And his wards look a little bit different. Venomancer, one of the slowest heroes in the game. Slower only would be probably Crystal Maiden, who's like 280. Techies is 270. Venomancer comes in at 285. Very slow hero, but he kind of makes up for that with the fact that every time he attacks somebody, he slows them down by up to 14%. So, yeah, you don't really notice that he's really slow, although positioning can be an issue, getting him around the map. But if you carry lots of teleportation scrolls, you'll be fine. So if you're not familiar with Venomancer, we'll just go through his skills. We've got Venomous Gale. Level 1 does no damage over time, but it does have the full effect of the slow. Now, it's not 50% slow for 15 seconds. It does come back slowly over time, but nonetheless, it's a very, very powerful slow. This slow will basically immobilize someone for about 5 seconds. They'll be at like 150 move speed, especially at the beginning of the game. So you pretty much always prioritize getting at least one level in Venomous Gale early game so that you can hopefully get a kill. This tooltip is completely wrong. The slow is not a constant 50. I don't know why it says that. That's not true at all. It says right here, slow starts at 50 and decreases as time passes. So the tooltip in this ability guide that I have open is just wrong. Don't always trust what you read in ability guides. They're not always accurate. Poison Sting adds poison damage to Venomancer's normal attack, slowing movement speed. Now the thing is, this does 6 duration at level 1, 5 damage. But then the second level is double the damage for 9 seconds. So the damage increases tremendously as you scale this Poison Sting ability. And if you get this leveled up pretty quickly, you can really control lanes by neutralizing enemy heroes' regeneration. For some reason we have a tri-lane top. Venomancer and Clinks versus Storm Spirit, Dragon Knight, and Vengeful Spirit. Plague Ward. Summons a Plague Ward to attack enemy units and structures. The ward is immune to magical damage. Wards gain the Poison Sting level from Venomancer, but only deal 50% of the full damage. So, for instance, a level 1 Poison Sting will give you full duration and full movement slow of Poison Sting, but only deal half of the normal amount of duration, or sorry, only half the amount of damage per second. So it actually goes from 5 down to 2. I don't think it does half damage increments, but I could be wrong, I don't know. The game does track percentage value regeneration, so it probably does track percentage value damage. But it always displays on the hero as 2. Probably just a rounding for display. And then finally we have Poison Nova, a spreading ring of poison that does damage over time to enemy units around Venomancer. Poison Nova cannot deal lethal damage. Targets will be left at 1 HP. However, Poison Sting and the damage over time from Venomous Gale can kill. So as long as you have an auto attack on them, Poison Sting lasts for, come on game, 15 seconds at most, and this lasts for 15 seconds at most. So you auto attack and you get Poison Nova, and it lasts long enough that this will kill them off. But if you only hit them with your ultimate, you can't kill them. So, what's the game plan with Venomancer? Well, he's a support hero. He is not a carry. Do not play him as a carry because his skills do not scale well. There is no synergy with his skill base. Like, if you get Critical Strike, big deal. If you get things that, like, make him go crazy with damage, it doesn't really change him. Like, he's still gonna be disable, do damage over time, team fight. That's his modus operandi. So What you want to do is you want to build support type items, things like mechanism, things like wards, things like the courier. It's possible you could definitely go for a boots of mana boots with this hero. I don't in this game, but unfortunately I built a Ring of Basilius, and then the Clinks immediately proceeds to buy a Ring of Aquila, which doesn't make much sense because the auras don't stack, but you know, it's just kind of the way that the laning worked out. So the skill build that I typically will use is 1-1-3. I'll max Plague Ward first in the early game because they have such crap HP in the beginning that you really do need to level them up. See, I'm actually trying to provide him with sight so that he can kill her, and now I'm trying to block her in, but they don't have enough HP. One more hit, we would have had her. But unfortunately, yeah, they only have 75 HP at the start. The quicker you level them up, the less likely they are to feed the enemy, which is good. You can use them for vision, you can use them to apply the slow so that you can catch up to them. But for the most part, Plague Wards are just a pain in the ass for the people. They do adequate damage. The actual damage that they do is quite low. But it's enough. It's enough to push lanes. Another item that I tremendously enjoy, I can't open up the build menu here, is the, I like to get Veil of Discord, which increases magical damage. Most of our damage is magic based. I find that Veil of Discord works, in most cases, better than a Scepter. It increases the damage that you do by about 33%, because the average hero is going to have 25% magic resistance, and Veil of Discord removes that 25 magic resistance. So you go from dealing 75% normal damage to 100% normal damage, which is a 33% increase. So you do 33% more damage with your nuke, but also it provides you with tremendous armor and health regeneration, which makes you very, very tanky. And that's just kind of the way that I like to play Venomancer. I like him to be... When people see a Venomancer, they see a support. They see someone they can gank. And what you want to do is you want them to come attack you, but then fail, so that your team can come in and beat the crap out of them and get a whole bunch of golden experience. And if you die, that's bad, but you want the rest of them to all die just for messing with Venomancer. Venomancer was actually one of the very first heroes. Ouch. Damn you, Invoker. Pure damage from that. That was not cool. Sunstrike at his level did 225 damage. Apparently Invoker cast Exort 7 times in that fight. Completely unnecessary. He's just spamming Exort. Doesn't do anything on its own. Just changes your orbs. But anyway. Well, I didn't give up First Blood, so that's good. The thing is, again, he is a support hero, so you have to expect you're going to die more often than you're going to kill. People will target you. You just want to take them down with you. And feed Clinks. Feed your carry. Alright, so we got level 2 wards. Now they have 200 HP. Much more resilient. Now, hold on. Let's just look at this for a second. Look how slow he is. 156 with boots. That is a very... What the hell? Slowing and ticking for 449900672 damage. Yeah, I don't think that's right. But he's very, very slow. The Clinks could have definitely killed him there if he had been ready. I think he was worried about the Vengeful Spirit stun. But I just tanked it, so he should have got a kill there. That DK overextended. Haha. He had overextension. 100% overextension. Peasant Rebellion. Sorry, it's an EU4 reference. Occasionally I'm stealing a creep. I really shouldn't. But I don't know. I'm not really good at playing support because I like money. And it's also not a ranked game, so I don't play kind of like as well as you're supposed to. If it were a ranked game, I would pretty much never steal a CS. But like here, he's far away. Okay, he came back, so I'll give it to him. I'm feeding some wards right now. That's not good. They're getting some money from it. We need to get them skilled up. Now we're level 3 wards. Suddenly they do They have 325 HP, still costs the same amount of mana. You can deny wards, just like any other creep. So you can even use wards to deny wards, which can be very annoying. Sometimes really good witch doctors, or not witch doctors, Rastas will do the same thing. They'll deny their own wards with their wards as they get low on HP. It's very important when you are in the lane phase here that occasionally you get a poison sting attack in with your actual hero and not just rely on your wards. So you get that full duration damage, the full damage per second. I mean, that does 30 damage. By comparison, like a Huskar's Burning Spear does like 40 damage at level 1. It does 5 damage a second for 8 seconds. So you can't stack multiple levels or multiple layers of Poison Sting, but if you just keep it on them all the time, that negates all regeneration that they have. Like, she has no regen. She is using Magic Stick because I'm using wards. So she's got that kind of as regeneration. And Dragon Knight here did go for Helm of Iron Will, so he does have 6.3 HP per second. But, you know, maybe he didn't want to build that first, but he had to because he's playing against me. I'm not sure. Alright, we'll speed up the lane phase just a little bit. Even with boots, look at how slow we are. 335. Ugh. Ouch. I think that when you are running away, it's important that you don't turn around to try to put a ward in between you. Put a ward in front of you, in the direction you're running. It takes time for your hero to turn around. So by placing it in front of you, you don't waste any time, and you can still get the ward down, still get that poison sting applied to them as they chase you. But more importantly, again, don't waste any time. Alright, we got 3 top, we've got our Clinks up here, we've got blue, which is our fun guy. So we're using the wards for vision and for trying to get the hit in. And of course I'm dead. Magikarp. Got a pretty full rotation top. Not a good team fight for us, overall. He's gonna die. Nice! Night Stalker being a Night Stalker at nighttime. It's fun. So we have our ultimate now, but we do have some mana issues. Right there, I teleported mid because I wanted to get some experience. That did get us up to level 7. And now it's time to start pushing lanes. Which is one of the things that Venomancer is very good at. He is an early, like, mid-game pusher. I'm gonna put a ward up there for vision so no one can come from that side. Intentionally putting the wards just outside of tower range, but close enough that if we are to engage them here, we've got ward support, but we don't want the tower to actually kill them. They last 40 seconds on their own. I like how they look. They look cool. Now they are going to die and feed him a little bit. They give him like 15, 16 gold apiece. But we're weakening them up before the team fight. We do have Poison Nova ready.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Thank you. So he swapped me in, which actually was great because it allowed me to apply my Poison Nova to multiple people. Just fine. Totally fine with me. It's almost like having a Blink Dagger right there. Not sure what he was thinking, but that did not go well for him.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Alright, so far the only thing that I've actually built is power treads. Now again, like I said, you can go for mana boots, and it's one of the suggested items in the ability guide that I have up. I have an ability guide open for every hero, even though I don't pay attention to them all the time. I just have them open because they usually will give you shortcuts to commonly purchased items. which just makes it easier to get the items that I would normally buy anyway. Not because I like religiously follow ability guides or anything. Easy kill on DK. Look at that, slow. Come on, get him. Finish him off. What's going on with that DK? Why is that DK not dead? Oh, he's omelet targeting. And I just died. Where's the rewind button? What just happened to me? Oh, yeah, right, of course. Okay, well, nice Stalker got us, but Sven has a dominating streak now as well. Damn armlet toggle. It counters my wards. Bastard. He's got enough regen that he can actually tank my my damage over time right now anyway. So, anyway, what were we talking about? Right, so the only thing that I had purchased so far was power treads. Now we're going to move into our mechanism. And this is where we're going to start to see lots and lots of raw HP regen, which is going to work really well for us against focus fire. When people come in and they attack me, they're going to find that I have a lot more like resilience than expected, because I'm going to have a lot of armor, I'm going to have a lot of HP regen, and a decent HP pool. I went with strength treads for the extra 8 HP, sorry, the extra 8 strength, which, again, mana boots may have been a better choice, but I like strength treads too. They're fine. I do not like Boots of Tranquility on Venomancer. It can offset his slow movement speed, but they're disabled as soon as you attack, and you constantly want to be attacking, applying your poison, so... again, I don't like to just rely on the ward damage to apply Poison Sting, because it's half value. So we got our middle T1 tower, which prompted us to rotate top, go for T1 top. We're going to lose a couple of our own towers, but one of the things that I was doing very, very frequently in this game is, as a support hero, spending most of your time watching the map, I was trying to just coordinate the team, like, okay, here's what we should do next, we should, you know, let's rotate top, let's gank this guy, let's do this. And this is one of those few games where people actually listen, and it's really awesome. It's really cool when teamwork happens with random players. Alright, I'm totally willing to use my ultimate on just him. It's totally fine. Klink's got the kill again, great. Advanced placement of the wards, trying to get them to attack heroes.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Reapplying poison stings so that they're slower. Notice how she's trying to run away, but she's only at 345 move speed. Well, it already fell off of her, apparently. Apparently we got it on him, 303. Would have been better on her, we probably could have got a kill. The wards are stupid. Sometimes they attack... They don't attack heroes first, always, even though sometimes you kind of prefer for them to. Oh no, I got hit by a flame strike. It's okay, I have 11.8 HP regen right now. Of course, I did eat a tree, but that's a lot of HP. T2 top. We're not going to be able to press any further, so it's time to rotate mid for the T2. Tier 2, if you're unfamiliar with terminologies. We've got our buckler recipe done. All of a sudden we have a lot more armor, which is going to be good.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Kelsier is doing pretty well. Rubik is just a fun hero. He offered to swap me at the beginning of the game. I almost took it, but Venomancer is just too fun for me. Oh, I forgot. Did I already mention that Venomancer is one of the very first heroes put into Dota? Back when it was in Realm of Chaos, or Reign of Chaos, whatever it's called, in Warcraft 3, when the game was originally made by Yule. In fact, the very first time I played a game with Yule, and he played as Venomancer, and he sucked. He was horrible. It's funny, because he was like, he's the game creator, but he's horrible at the game. But he made a really cool map. Back when it was just a custom map. Alright, so what we're wanting to do is hold off till we have Poison Nova. Want to move forward. The AoE on Poison Nova is about here, but it takes time. The animation is kind of slow. You can actually see as it spreads, it's very easy to miss it because it moves so slowly. So you kind of want to get right up in their face. Right here. Watch how slow it goes. Out to about there. So we did get it on the DK, yes. Yeah. It's only 36 damage right now. It's not very much. But it's enough. It's enough to kill people. We have enough money for the mechanism. I kind of play Venomancer in a way that's similar to Necrophos. You know, he's one of those heroes that I've called before a present hero. He's in the team fight, and the longer he's there, the better it goes. Because his damage over time has more power over a longer period of time, and his HP regen has more power over a long period of time. So he's a present hero who just is just meaty. He's just tanky. And now that we have our mechanism, it's going to be even better. Clinks has an easy escape, so there's no reason to worry about him. I overcommitted here. I should have backed earlier. I knew I was dead the second I saw the TP.
I only wanted to kill everyone. Venomancer wouldn't pop.
Oh well. It's okay. We still have our mechanism. It's actually mechanism, but I guess I don't know. Is it pronounced mechanism? Mechanism. Why don't they just put an I in there, huh? Why don't they just spell it properly? M-E-C-K-A-N-I-S-M. Why not just spell it like mechanism? Make it so much less confusing. This Rogue Knight has an Arcana or something. His spells look different. It's kind of cool. Alright, so with Venomancer, notice how, like, every couple minutes, it's, alright, everyone's grouping up, we're 5-man pushing. That's because I keep telling them, like, hey, okay, let's go. T1, T2, let's go, let's push. Because I am a mid-game hero. Like, I am going to fall off pretty soon, and we need to get some racks down. Unfortunately, we missed the Night Stalker. It's alright. I mean, Night Stalker is not a very good late-game hero. Alright, we got our mechanism. There it is. Now look at that freaking armor. 27 armor. I mean, part of it's because of Warcry. But even without Warcry, we got a lot. 23 armor right now. I've already started building my my Veil of Discord. I love just a plain old Helm of Iron Will. The amount of increased presence this gives you is tremendous. The 5 armor gives you 30% increased effective HP, which at our current levels right now, 1214 times 1.3 takes, well, we should just look at 0.3 of 1214. Gives us about 364 more physical damage that we can take, which is a couple hits from a Night Stalker. But then that extra HP regen as well. Again, it's starting to add up. 8.9.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It's good. It's good stuff. I did figure out how to make it so that the game doesn't stop all the sound and music when I tab out to use my calculator, so that's good. Alright, what do we got going? Random Sunstrike. It's cool. Alright, so we're pushing out the top lane, but I'm thinking at this point it's time to push for T2 bottom. We want all of the towers. I especially want the towers, because I don't get a lot of gold. Clinks gets most of the farm when he's around. I you know, give him the farm, let him take it all. But at the same time, I need money, so I'm pressing hard for pushing in the lane. Look at how powerful this, right there. Like, I only took those units down to, like, what, half health, and then you just walk away. And then they die. It's quite nice. You don't get the experience for them, but they will certainly die. Some nasty poison sting damage. Alright. Back to player perspective then. When I first saw Clinks' name, I thought it was Avac, but it's not. It's Aviac. Alright, so we got Veil of Discord. So now, we can reduce enemy magic resistance by 25%. Now this is not multiplicative, it's just a flat number. So if they have 25% initial, it's minus 25. Just like if you have 25 magic resist and you're hit by like Decrepify or something, which increases magic damage taken by 50, now you're actually at negative 25. That kind of thing. It's an additive thing, not multiplicative. So, That's good, but also more importantly, look at that armor and HP regen. 6 armor, 6 to all attributes, 6 HP regen. I mean, even without any buffs, without having used the mechanism, we have 21 armor, which means 1328 times, well, sorry, it's 0.06 times 21 plus the 1 initial times 1328. It takes 3001 physical damage to kill us, not factoring in HP regen. And these fights are typically going to take at least 15 seconds. So in those 15 seconds, we're going to regen like 10 HP, which 10 HP per second, so another 150 HP is a lot. Okay, just it takes like 3.5 to 4,000 physical damage to kill me right now, which is a lot. It's a lot of damage. Like if you just compare it, I'm kind of obsessed with these numbers at the moment, but compare that to like I don't know, Clinks. Someone wants to go after Clinks. He only has 11 armor without having used his Death Pact. You know, with his 11 armor, 11 times 0.06 plus 1 times 1062. He is 1762 physical damage. So I take like twice as much physical damage to kill as the Clinks. But because I'm a support, people think, oh, it's a Venomancer, kill the Venomancer. And you'll see, like here, they're gonna go on me, and they're gonna find that why is he not dead? Because he's just a Venomancer. Now I might die, but they're all gonna die too. Because they committed so hard. They managed to get the Bane. I don't know, 2 for 3. Felt like a good deal. Felt good to me. Next item will be a Scepter. That'll give us the mana to actually like keep these nukes alive. As we get higher in level, our ultimate costs more and more, so we really kind of do need the Scepter just to be able to cast ultimate plus mechanism. But also, the 60-second cooldown with Scepter is going to be pretty powerful. Easy to rush. So far I'm only 2 and 5. I've died quite a bit, but I have 17 assists. I've been a part of almost every kill. Out of the 22 kills that we've had, I've been a part of 17 of them. Again, present hero. Game is actually very close score-wise, but as far as like gold, we are way ahead. Experience, we're getting way ahead. We've got all of their tier 1 and tier 2 towers down. And again, I am pushing hard to finish it. Thank you for swapping me in. I'm going to ultimate if I live. And oh my god, somebody lifted me in the air and saved my life. Who was that? Somebody just saved my life. Much appreciated. If they hadn't done that, I'd be dead right now. Nullfield is helping out a little bit. We just have a lot of good team fight in us. And Aviak's doing a great job. As is Sven. Frodo Swaggins. Because we have 12 HP regen per second, we don't have to worry about leaving the lane. We can stay present in this fight. Continue to apply wards, continue to apply poison sting.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Alright, time to rotate out. Push down another lane. Sold the Ring of Basilius because, of course, Clinks has the Ring of Aquila, so we don't need it. But also, needed the slot because it's time to start working on our Scepter. Alright, let's just fast forward a little bit till we push to the next lane. Somehow Night Stalker managed to kill that guy. Now how did he just die? That's actually something I was wondering.
Over here now. I blew it.
What just happened? No one, like, we didn't know why he died. He has 170 HP. Did these guys just suddenly do 170 damage?
Over here now.
Oh, there it is. He used his soul ring. Took him down to 30, and then he got hit by the cannon. Oh my gosh. Everyone on our team was like, did you use your, did you use the orchid on him? Like, there we go. Again, they want to kill the Venomancer. It's not going to work. Oh my god, that's Sven. Space has been created. He is big. He hits hard. He's hitting for 300 damage after armor. Alright, so we'll put a few wards middle just to keep the mid lane push. Now we're going to rotate top. Ward there for vision and to start applying Poison Sting to the creeps. See how I'm putting myself right up in it? And the only reason I'm able to do that is because of the high armor. And I'm trying to get them to focus me because it's been working well for us. And every time they've done it, they've failed. And they come in, they're like, oh, kill the Venomancer, kill him! And they get hit in the face with Poison Nova. Or Poison Nova. And then that's kind of how it works. You tank with your face, and it seems to goes pretty well. And then we can back off for 15-20 seconds, and we'll be back up to full HP in no time. Works quite well.
Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Alright. As you can see, the game is just about over. Look at that beautiful 5-manning. All hanging out together. Good stuff. Good team. Really enjoyed this game. It was a lot of fun. So at the end of the day, even though I didn't personally do very well, score-wise, we ended up doing very well as a team. Which is kind of the whole point behind it's kind of a cool thing. I mean, I went 3 and 5, but 23 assists, and my gold per minute and XP per minute were not the greatest. Not that great at all, actually, but it was a fun game. And again, I really love Venomancer, one of my favorite heroes. So, alright, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching as always. I will see you again in the next video. See you soon.